So, John, Amazon Prime is, obviously the 2 day shipping was huge. Everyone knows that that's, a big promise to make to consumers. But it seems like now with this 1 day shipping announcement that Amazon thinks they can double down on it, and that seems like it's going to help out brands. What are your thoughts on 1 day shipping?
Yeah, I mean, so it's certainly going to help Amazon,
Right.
and by extension, brands on
Right.
Amazon, should have sales accelerate
Right.
because of it in aggregate. So what happened is over the last couple of years, I mean, Amazon's always set the bar for ship times. They set that bar at 2 days several years ago at
Sure.
this point, and ever since, other e-commerce retailers have been trying to catch up, and they've largely caught up.
Right.
Not entirely, but they've really closed the gap. So I think Amazon understood that gap is being closed. They want to stay out ahead of it, and now they've announced they're not there yet, but they will get to nationwide 1 day shipping on all of their Prime eligible products in the not too distant future. That may mean sometime this year. It would be great for them if they could announce that right before Q4.
Right.
That doesn't mean it's going to happen for sure. It could be sometime next year, but it'll probably be in the next 12 months. So it's going to be a big impact. It'll further, just put Amazon ahead of their competition, and make it, even more kind of critical that brands engage with the platform.
Do we think, do we think this will just further increase the number of Prime subscribers as well? Is this just sort of just an additional reason for Prime subscribers to?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just creates more value in the Prime subscription.
Right.
So there's already a tremendous amount of value there,
Sure.
frankly, but I think that's going to continue. So it should create more more value there for Prime. It's going to have some interesting sort of side implications for brands. So seller fulfilled Prime, that's now going to mean to qualify for that program, you have to get product there in a day, not 2 days. So you've effectively cut your ship time in half, which is a really big deal for brands that are frankly barely getting by with seller fulfilled Prime today. It is a very tough program to be able to qualify for and then hold on to. So now the bar has been set even higher. That program is suspended right now in terms of new applicants. I don't know if that's related to this announcement or not, but it's going to be even harder to qualify and maintain that. So that's kind of a side issue. Same thing for 3PLs. 3PLs that have seller fulfilled Prime now, probably not all of those will continue to have seller fulfilled Prime. Some probably will be able to pull it off. So it is going to make some changes for how brands interact with the platform from an operations perspective, and how customers interact, and just the new kind of customer expectation. The reality is Amazon's not done there either. I mean, the next step is same day shipping, 6 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour, 30-minute ship windows. Amazon's vision from the beginning, from well over a decade ago, with the Prime program, was to get nationwide, in fact worldwide eventually, in the developed world, down to 30-minute ship windows on the vast majority of products they sell. That seems like science fiction right now, but 10 years ago, 1 day shipping seemed like science fiction as well.
Right.
So they will get there. It's really a matter of when, not if.
Well, and it seems like there are already programs that are happening in certain locations that already effectively do that.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Prime Now,
Right.
1 hour shipping,
Right.
on a much more limited set of products, and really only in urban areas,
Right.
because of just the last mile considerations
Right.
that Amazon has to pull off to make that work. But I think Prime Now is in over 50 cities currently, so they're rolling that out rapidly. I would expect a combination of Prime Now and Amazon Fresh. Those two programs are being combined, but really a combination of those will be the model for just Prime, maybe 5 years out, in terms of how that's going to work for really all Americans. And then again, theoretically every member, at least of developed countries.
Right. Interesting.